Back for another episode. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My voice, our agenda. All right, I'm gonna keep that short. I'm gonna keep it brief. So check this out. First, like I always do, all praises to God. Thank you, Lord, for giving me another opportunity to reach out to the people. Listen, I'm gonna get straight to the point. Trust, that TRUST, trust. I don't think people understand how important it is to have trust or to be trusted. That's the whole umbrella where that trust is under. It covers so much ground depending on what situation you in. But trust, man, society is so dark that trust is haven't been so much important. It haven't been this important as it is. Trust is so important today, right? I mean, it has been always, but today, listen, whether we talking about relationship, whether we talking about friendship, whether we talking about work, whether we talking about business, across the board, trust is so important. If you don't trust someone, don't be around them. If you don't feel that a person trusts you, don't be around them. Because it is so much anxiety that comes with it. You don't know what that person is thinking, what that person intentions are. When in your mind you thinking that person trusts you, and the whole time they can be smiling, sitting at the table, just chopping it up with you, you know, taking long drives with you, around your family, and the whole time they don't like you, they don't trust you, they don't believe in you, right? Anxiety. And sometimes you find out the hard way when you least expect it, and it can be traumatizing. Just it depends on what it is. Trust. Like at some point in my life, I didn't trust nobody, and that's because the life I was living, right? And I talk about in one of my other segments, you know, the circle that I kept, the good side, the bad side. And I knew where my trust was at. I was comfortable, right? But on the other side, you hustling, you out there getting bread, you wearing the nice chains and you wearing the kicks and you got that whip. You know what I'm saying? You looking like money. But you know there's envy over there, right? You know there's envy, but you still remain in that circle. And you're telling yourself, damn, you know, I really don't trust that dude over there. I don't trust her. I don't know him. I just don't trust him because he be looking at me sideways and he be saying little slick shit behind my back to the other fellas. So I don't really trust on anxiety. It's a bad feeling to have where you don't trust somebody for whatever reason. And I felt it being in that life, that circle that I had that I shouldn't have even been there. But I chose that life, right? I chose that circle. And, it drains you not knowing what that person gonna do or those people. Because it's been more than one. So in that aspect of trust, um, and if you have faith in someone on a business level, you're doing business with them, and you thinking they gonna be legit, that they got you in their best interest. They ain't on no slick shit. They ain't back there, you know, doing sidebar with other people, trying to take money from under you or trying to take your business from under you, even though you guys have probably both started a business or you guys are partners in some kind of business. You just don't trust them, right? Or her, whatever the case may be. That's anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very unfortunate that you're not going to trust someone in your lifetime or some people, and vice versa. Some people may not trust you from the business aspect. It can be unfortunate because things just don't go right because you don't trust that person or that person don't trust you. Relationship wise, this is big because I have this model. If I'm with a woman and I don't trust you, I don't need to be with you. And I'll tell that woman the same thing. If you don't trust me, do not be with me. Because I don't want you to have sleepless nights. Because I damn sure ain't about to have no sleepless nights. Worried about your ass and what you doing and what you ain't doing. And if you talking to this dude or you hanging with your friends that's that's out here thotting, sleeping with other dudes or cheating on their man, and I gotta worry about if you gonna pick up what they doing. Like, that's too much anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I give that woman a reason not to trust me, that's my fault, right? Or if she gave me a reason not to trust her, that's her fault. But it's my fault if I remain in that relationship knowing I don't trust her ass. And that's vice versa, right? Like, we have to look at it for what it is. Trust is very important. And you can love somebody, you can care for them, you can respect them, you can have all that under that umbrella. But if you don't trust that person, all that other stuff don't matter. And I think people get misconstrued by that. People don't really understand that. Oh, I love him or I love her. Don't matter. You got cheated on one time, it's in the back of your mind. If you decide to stay with that person, you get cheated on for the second time, you really didn't trust them the first time, but you stayed anyway, right? I don't judge people that stay in relationships like that. I'm just making my point. You know what I'm saying? You can fool me once, but you ain't fooling me twice. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn how good your sex is. I don't give a damn how good your head is. It don't matter how much bread you got, what kind of car you drive, if you got a nice house. None of that matters if I don't trust you. It's simple logic. Easy said than done. I get it. You know, you with somebody for 5, 7 years and you find out that person did something wrong and you know what I'm saying, it's hard to let go. I get it. But you ain't gonna trust that person no more. You're not gonna trust that person no more. What kind of life is that? What kind of life is that? That's gonna cause major health problems. Or you gonna go out there and do the same thing your boyfriend or girlfriend or husband, wife, whatever you want to call it, did to you. And that line, oh, two wrongs don't make a right. Yeah, that's true. But if you're gonna try to make yourself feel better by going out and be, you know, a hoe, horse blood. And I ain't talking about just a woman, I'm talking about a man too. Because infidelity is ugly, right? Okay, let's get away from the infidelity part. Even if I'm in a relationship and I got $400 in a drawer, and you my woman, and you just go ahead and take it without permission, right? And I find out about it, and I check your ass, and I may forgive you, but I ain't gonna never trust your ass, right? Anxiety. I don't think y'all understand. Like, trust is that big. It's that important. So I think we need to sometimes think about who we're around. The company you keep, that could be your man or your woman. That could be your sister, your brother. That could be your mama, your daddy. You know, that could be your employer. It doesn't matter. If you get violated in any way that you lose trust, anxiety, your nerves start to bother you because you don't know what to do and how to handle it, whether you should stay, whether you should go. It's just nerve wracking. So I think at this time, you know, it's just comes down to some decisions that you have to make. But personally, if I don't trust you, I don't want to be around you. That's 100. I don't want to be around you at all. And if you don't like it, that's too bad. And I'm quite sure that's the same way a person should feel about me. If you don't trust me, I don't blame if you don't want to be around me. Because it's really uncomfortable. You don't know what I'm thinking. You may thinking I'm gonna rob you when you go on vacation, or you think that I'm gonna go sleep with that girl again that I slept with before because I cheated on you. Is you know that infidelity shit, right? You know, it's so many reasons why you shouldn't be around a person, relationship wise, business wise, just the company you keep, your family, you know, that stabbed you in the back at the cookout, telling all your business when it was supposed to have been a family thing, gossiping about you, talking shit about you, because that's what some family members do, you know. And it's sad, you know, if you got a sibling or a cousin or aunt, uncle, or whatever that did you wrong to a point where you don't trust that person. You don't even want to be around that person. It's an ugly feeling. You know what I'm saying? And then when you at a family function like a funeral or a picnic or whatever, and the rest of the family you cool with, but that one individual is there, and you know you don't trust them, and you want God, anxiety. I don't trust that motherfucker right there. I don't trust her. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got nothing good to say about me. He ain't got nothing good to say about me. You know what I'm saying? I bring a new shorty to the crib to meet mama, and that person over there gonna gonna say some bad shit or say some disrespectful thing. That one individual, there's always somebody like that in your family, right? You know, there's always somebody like that in your crew. You know, there's always somebody like that that you know. You can't trust people. Do not be around them. It's not a good feeling. It ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Anxiety. I'll put that on a t-shirt. Anxiety. On the back. If I don't trust you, stay the fuck away from me. That's real shit. So that's what I gotta talk about trust. You know what I'm saying? If anybody out there that know what I'm going through, well, not what I'm going through, but anybody can, that can relate to what I'm saying, I'm quite sure there's a lot of people that can relate to what I'm saying. You know, just pass that on. No need for you to be stressed out about a certain person or people. No need to be stressed out about it. If you don't trust them, just don't be around them. Don't even allow them to be around you. It's that simple. I'm signing out. Press that like button. Violate that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And I want to thank everybody that have subscribed. I appreciate it. I couldn't do it without you. Love, live, and love yourself. Always remember that. God bless. I'm signing out. My voice, our agenda. Enjoy your happy Father's Day. All the fathers out there, happy Father's Day. Spend time with them kids. It ain't gonna be like Mother's Day, so don't expect it. You ain't getting nothing. I know they ain't giving you nothing. They probably give you some cologne and a cookie. We don't get nothing on Father's Day, but it's all good. We understand. Either way, man, enjoy your Father's Day. Love you. God bless.